Hi everyone, this is Laura, and today I am bringing you a project share. And this project share is for my entry for a swap that is being hosted by Nurselarelle over at her channel, and I will definitely have a link to her channel in the description box below so you guys can go over and check her out because um, I know that she holds swaps from time to time and challenges, and they're really fun and interesting. And you guys might want to go over and check out her beautiful projects as well. She is so super talented and she's a sweetie. So, Suzanne, hello. Thank you so much for hosting such a great tag swap. And I believe there was, I'm not even too sure, but I think there was about 4 or 5 different groups, and they were summer themed. Friendship was the two that stand out in my head. I don't really remember the other ones, but you can definitely go to her channel and check it out. I have actually played her video to see if I could remember, and I can't. I'm so sorry, but I do know that you have to use at least 3 embellishments. You had to make it into whatever themed that you were placed in, like whatever group. So if you were in a friendship group, you had to do the friendship theme. And mine was summer, which I loved because I wanted to work on a summer themed project so bad. I still want to do some summer themed layouts, but that's later. And the tag had to be at least 3 by 6 inches or bigger. So minimal 3 to 6 inches. It was open to Canada and international people as well. So let me share with you real quick what I created for my tag swap. Um, as you can see, I created all these tags, and even though I use the same image, guys, I can tell you right now, not one of these tags are the same. They're all different, and they all have something different because Smarty Pants me, instead of working in an assembly line, it was like really late at night, guys. I've been working on these at night, and it didn't occur to me to do them all at once, like, put the girl down, put the girl down, do the seashells, do the seashells, do the fishies. No, I did each one by itself. So I'm a little out of practice with the tech swap. It's been a long time since I've done this. Actually, it's been a really long time. So this is my entry for the swap. And as you can see, I used my Gorgeous Girl stamp, which is this one right here. It's a little mermaid. I decided to go with an underwater mermaid theme, and I actually had about 3 or 4 different mermaid stamps to use. So I called on one of my beautiful friends to come and help me choose one, which was Sharon, and she spent a good time. We spent a good amount of time chatting while she worked on her tags and I worked on my tags. And because she's also in this swap as well, and she helped me to choose out this mermaid. So thank you, Sharon, for spending time with me that day and for helping me out. So let me share with you real quick what I did to create these tags. I actually used some Heidi Grace under the sea papers, which on this side really doesn't matter because I had sprayed it so much that I actually covered the paper. So let me share with you what I sprayed the paper with. First, I created the tags with chipboard, and my tags measure 4 by 6.5. So mine are actually 4 by 6.5, 4 inches wide, 6.5 inches long. And then what I did, cut it out in chipboard, covered it with the Heidi Grace papers on both sides, the under the sea papers, which I was so happy to finally use because I've had that in my stash for a little bit now. And then what I did was I took an embossing folder. Let me see if I can get that. And it's this one right here. It's by Spellbinders and an embossabilities. And I don't know if you can see that, but this actually has a coral reef, and this one has a whole bunch of seashells. They almost look fossilized. Yeah, I use that embossing folder to give the background effect, and I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up, but the whole entire back is embossed. And then what I did is I sprayed it with a whole bunch of sprays. I used Lindy's Lucky Shamrock, which is a green. I also use my Marigold, which is a glimmer mist spray. I also used Azir Sear Asters, which is a Lindy's spray, and it's like a almost like tumbled glass. I also used Delphinium Turquoise, and that's the color right there, which is also a Lindy's Starburst spray. And I used Cosmo, which is a glimmer mist. And last one was Delphinium Turquoise. And this was the much darker aqua blue. So I used those colors and I just went crazy just spraying the whole background. And then these little what do you call this again? Jellyfishes. The little jellyfishes here I actually fussy cut out of the same papers. And you might not be able to see it because of all the glitter. I stick, because of the Lindy spray, you're getting all that shine. And then, of course, I added 300,000 pounds of stickles. I just love the stickles. These little fishes, I colored in with my smooches. And these are all stamped images. The bubbles in the background are actually a stamp. It's a rubber stamp that I have. And that's this one right here. And what I did was I did them with some Versamark, and then I had sprinkled some white embossing powder. And because of the embossing underneath the folder, which I forgot about, you only get some bits and pieces, almost very shadowy images of the bubbles, which is fine. I just love the way that actually turned out. And then I added some more dewdrops to act as more air bubbles, more up front and around the fishes. I colored my image in here with my Pro markers and my smooches. And on her tail, I believe all of it was done with the smooches, which is, this is why it's so shiny and metallic-y, because that's the effect of the smooches. So for the hair and the tail and the seashell, I used the smooches, and then for her body, I used the Pro markers. And then over here, I have a little flat back pearl in her hand, which she just took out of her little seashell. To the bottom, I have this reef here, which was actually from a stencil. And that's this stencil right here. And what I did was I just traced it on a piece of white cardstock. It's that one right there. And then I just distressed everything on this tag with Victorian Velvet Distressing, Worn Lipstick, Shaded Lilac, Salty Ocean, and Mowed Lawn. So I distressed everything on this page with those colors. And I colored in the reefs using those colors as well. And that's the reefs back here. And then to act as the little flowers in the reefs, I added these metallic little tiny teeny roses. This little turtle here is actually a memory box die. I also colored that in with the Salty Ocean and Mowed Lawn. And then to the bottom of my tag, I added all kinds of glass and seashells and starfish and pebbles, almost to look like the bottom of the ocean, the sand, the grit, the gravel. Hidden underneath all that stuff, I have two little crabs, because that's what crabs like to do. And then on the inside of these seashells, I added a little pearl to the seashell centers, just so they could look like they were her little hidden treasure that she kind of stashed in the sand. So that's my tag, and that's all the glitter on it. And of course, I use diamond stickles to highlight all the fishes, the mermaid, and the jellyfish. Excuse me. To the top, I added all these beautiful summery sea colors, or what I thought was sea colors. And then on the opposite side, for all the girls in my group, I made them a charm. Again, please forgive my disgusting fingers. I was working on all my projects today. I made everyone a charm in my group, and I have a mermaid and some seashells on this charm. And I don't know if you can tell, I have a fish, and I have another fish, and I have a little seahorse, because I just love my charms. And I attached that with a lobster claw onto these fibers. And then these scalloped um, images, these are from an Inka Dinka Doo stamp set, and I just fussy cut them, and then I distressed them with those inks. And this is the opposite side. And I'm just going to stamp my information here. I didn't want to do that just yet. For all the girls in my group, this is actually a tag, and it was gifted to me. It's a Paradise Kaiser Craft tag by one of my scrappy friends. And then this image of the seahorse, I fussy cut from the same paper line. And then I just added a little fish. And again, I doused this whole back with Lindy's sprays. I don't know if you guys can see all the shimmer and all the colors. Before I placed any images or the tag, I just sprayed it all to death. And I got all that color in there. And I added a little bling to his eye. So, Suzanne, these are the tags that I created for the swap. Thank you so much for hosting. Oh, I almost forgot. And I created these little goodie bags, and in these goodie bags are everything that reminds me of summer. For instance, the dice represent the casinos, Atlantic City, the Jersey Shore, which is where everybody goes in the summertime out here on the East Coast. And then I have a little bottle there, as you can see, reminds me of the ocean. Message in the bottle, the movies. Movies remind me of summer. Flowers. I have some seashells, some pearls, some bling. So yeah, that's gonna be going out with the tags as well. And I have lots of other little things, like a little Paris um, resin piece for traveling, because lots of people travel and go on vacation in the summer. So yeah, all little goodies there. Um, so I hope you all enjoyed the tag and this video. Again, thanks Susan for hosting. I know I'm being rather repetitive, but it is so late and I'm trying to get this video done so I can get my tags out. Thank you all, and I hope you're having a super happy crafty day. I will talk to you all soon. Bye for now.